Hello viewers and welcome to Ego Studio. Today we'll be introducing another beautiful segment in this studio, and this is about politics. We are all aware that we are in the period of chairmanship election here in Edo State, and so many aspirants are gearing up to contest for the position of the chairman. We have some here in Esan Northeast, we have others in other parts of the state. Now, today we are starting our brief interview with one of the candidates. You see, this interview is not restricted to any candidate. Anyone that wants our services can reach us, and we are fully available for the job. So we are starting one today with one of the persons that want to contest the coming chairmanship election here in Esan Northeast local government area, comprising of Uromi and Uzea kingdoms. And as you can see, we are both seated and ready for action right here now in his own office. Your host, Sunday Aimari in Eboghomen. Now straight to the interview. Sir, we are glad to have you here on Ego Studio, sir.
Thank you.
And you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. The viewers want to know your names and your something about you. Just your names, sir.
Good day, viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this interview. My name is Eboghomen Abraham Adansi. I am from Amedoshan, Uromi, also in Ward 7. I am vying for the position of local government chairman in Esan Northeast local government of Edo State.
Yeah, thank you very much. Now, let us start the interview again proper now. Please let us know about your educational qualification.
Okay. I attended the Amedoshan Primary School. From Amedoshan Primary School, I moved to Amedoshan Secondary School. From Amedoshan Secondary School, I went straight to Ambrose Ali University, Eboghomen, where I studied civil engineering. That's it.
Okay. Now, how long have you been in this party that made you think that you are good enough to be their candidate?
I can say I am the oldest person. I'm one of the oldest. Let me not say I'm the oldest person in this party. I started in 1999 with AD, where we voted for Olufalaye as the president. Though we did not have a lot of candidates featured in other states under AD then, but the presidential candidate was Olufalaye, and I started from AD to AC, AC to ACN, ACN to the present party now, which is the biggest party in West Africa right now, the All Progressive Congress, APC. To date, I have not moved to any other party.
Oh, meaning you are one of the landlords, I think.
Yes.
Okay, now, if I may ask, what contributions have you made towards the growth of this party since you joined this party?
Well, I have made a numerous contribution. I'm always the front runner in the APC party. I feature as party agent severally, ward returning officers. Even the last governorship election, I was the returning officer who supervised the election, the primary election in Ward 8. And also, I'll be a financier of the party, both in the entire Esan Northeast. Even in my ward, which is Ward 7, everybody know my contribution. I think 2000, during COVID, that was when Obaseki defected to PDP. He defected with all the executives of the party, of the local governments, chairman and vice chairman, the councillors. They all moved to that party. I was the only person that was sponsoring Ward 7 for almost 2 years. I was calling for a series of meetings. I think the total meeting I had was 49 meetings, because we were doing it every week. And that 49, I was doing it. I rented a hotel, which is a mega palace. I still remember I was doing it every week. When they come, I buy things, since the hotel was given to us free, but it is our duty to patronize the hotel. So I was the one sponsoring the party. While I was doing that, during COVID, how it was. So if I see who is down financially, I do the little I can. To the extent there was a time Izeyamu sent palliative to us, and Odubu also sent. Those were the two palliative I received, shared to the party members. I was doing it. I think the only day I didn't spend much was once. That was when I bought 2 crates of nuts at the rate of 6,005 then, that is 13,000. But others, I was spending above 30 just to make sure the party is alive. And thank God today, the little tree I was trying to water spring up. If you go to Ward 7 now, I don't think there's any other party in Ward 7. You can confirm that from the last senatorial by-election, where we got 2,504 votes. And the turnout was also low. If the turnout was massive, we'll be talking of 4,000 votes. So that's it.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, we have a lot of people coming out to contest for the position of chairmanship here in Eastern Northeast government area. Now, what special feature do you think is in you that made you believe that you should be the chosen one to represent the party in the coming election?
Okay. First, I've been a loyal servant to the party. I've been with the party since 1999 till date. I don't have a trace of defection. I have defected from APC to PDP, then I'm back again. I'm not saying those who defected, they did wrong, but I'm just saying it, the way things are. I've made a lot of sacrifice to the party, just as I've mentioned just now. And again, I also check and made my own calculation and consultation. I found out that Ward 7, which is one of the biggest wards in the entire Esan Northeast, have not featured in the local political activities in Esan Northeast. Not even vice chairman, not even chairman. Since the creation of this local government, 1991, we've not featured. I have made some posts, maybe some persons must have seen it, where I list out all the past chairmen. We have Oberwan, which is mostly the Eboghomen zone, that have featured 5 times.
5 chairman, right?
5, yes. Okay. We also have Okyode, because our Uromi, just like the history we have Uromi, Uzea, Ekberi, that we are brothers. Also, the way it is, we have Oberwan, we have Okyode, we have Obiyon.
Right.
We also find out the Okyode side of it, they have featured, which is Ekberi side, let me say Ekberi side of it, they have featured 4 times. And we have had 9 local government chairmen. Many Obiyon have not tasted the seats of local government. That is another reason why I said, this is our turn. And again, I'm very capable, just as I have enumerated my educational background, and I have done a lot to the party, for the party. So that's why I said.
Okay, I think what you are trying to say is like opinion has been sidelined in the political activity when it comes to council,
yes,
council
yes.
chamber, right?
In terms of local, we have been sidelined.
Okay, that is beautiful. Now, there is one thing I want to find out from you. You know, normally people tend to do what they have a passion for. Now, for instance, you want to be the chairman of the council.
Yeah.
Is there anything you've been doing in your own power, within your own power, within your own community, that you can tell us that, yes, before now I've been doing this, I've been doing that, and if I'm empowered, I can do more? Can you show us one or two things about community services?
I think this was the reason why I said I want to contest for the seat. I've been doing my little best with these little resources I have, but I discover I cannot do it. If I'm as rich as Dangote, I don't think I will involve myself in politics. I will have money to do my community service. Okay. So let me just start. I grew up in Amedoshan. People will, maybe when you go there, find out, people will tell you what I've done. But let me start from 99, that is 2000 to 2005, I was in AAU. In 2003, I mobilized Uromi Student Association, Uromi Indigene, down to Uromi. When we heard that they were missing oil with red color, I think if you can still remember, that was a time like that.
Okay.
I mobilized, I lead the group that came to Uromi market to sanitize them, how to know the real oil, that when you dip your finger into it, then turn it down, you will see the oil coming down, you will see the paint.
Okay.
Once you notice that, do not buy that. I think then we destroyed a lot of oil in that market.
They are treated as
yes,
oil, right?
Yes, that was 2003. You know, when I was in school, I don't have money, but because of the passion I have for Uromi, I have to do that. Today, you can see, before we were hearing cancer. Now, it's here.
It has gone down.
And when you trace it, if we're able to trace it, we see that most of those things, those practices then, in that 2003, maybe it lead to what we are having today. Now you see somebody die, they will say cancer. At least if we want to take statistics of death caused by cancer in Uromi now, you can count 1 to 10 or to 20. So that is one. In my hostel, I was in St. Dominic Hostel, owned by former Commissioner of Police Aburi and a man. That hostel was 38 rooms. I was made header there. I was the chairman. I was the one supervising the hostel.
Okay.
After that, the streets, we have other hostels. It's about 10 hostels, plus St. Dominic making 11. I was among the poorest. And it was not just about my age. I was not the oldest. But I was made the chairman of that street.
Altogether, right?
I was in charge of the street. If you go to Eboghomen precisely, there is a transformer there till date. I single-handedly sponsor and brought that transformer from Benin because I was having a very cordial relationship with the present, with the then manager, NEPA manager. The transformer is still there. When you get there, you see it is written New Benin Market. We asked for transformer. I went with him to Benin. The woman there, the zonal coordinator there was Miss Akude as at that time. So after much talk, the way I talked to her, she just ordered that the transformer should be released to us in Idumebo. But when we installed the transformer, after a while, we left school. After installing the transformer, we left school a week after. Then there is one street they call Ife Block Street. What they did, when they discovered their line blow up, they went to fuse it with 5 inches nail. So the thing could not blow, could not cut, it have to blow the transformer off.
Yeah, right.
When we resume,
It's mentality.
I have to mobilize my people again. We went there, we hang in a bus, we use other means to get to Benin. The woman said, "You are here again." I explained and enumerate everything. Said, "I don't know why I like you." That was, but we don't have transformer. I said, "You must give us transformer." That was how we have this new Benin transformer. If you get there, you see new Benin market. They write MKT. Okay. You will see it. It's still in Duebo. I always say it's, if it was a place that understands tradition, that was where I base. I think they should compensate me with maybe chieftaincy title.
Seriously?
Yes, because I was working for the whole community.
Okay.
Even after that, let's move to Uromi. The Tiris speed breaker in this Oyomo road, the first speed breaker, which is speed bump in Oyomo, by NEPA office, by Mr. Ode and by Mr. Ijebo.
Okay.
I fixed those speed breaker there.
What led to it?
2012.
Well, what did you do?
When I discover the rate of accident at that Oyomo Junction was so high that a day they will record 2, 3 accidents, because there was nothing holding them. Once they just speed from this place, they cross. And you know, this federal road was very good as at that time. So I made this speed breaker. The only thing I got free that day, because when I was going, I picked my water, my cement, and everything I want to use. The only thing I got free was after the water I took there, I've used the water. Mr. Ijebo opened well for me to get water to wash my tools and my body. That was the only thing I got here. That was 2012. Then at Amedoshan Road, that Ogbeni, as that Amedoshan Road, I have repaired that road for 3 good times. The first one cost me 69,000 personal money. Second one cost me 220,000 personal money. The third one cost me 700,000. It was 699, but I have to just round it and say 700. Yeah. That was the only one I could not handle myself. That I have to open a platform called Amedoshan Formidable Team, where I solicited for funds. Okay. And I got funds to repair the road. While I was doing the repair, I saw it online that Kelly is repairing Amedoshan Road. I quickly removed the crane, but it was not Kelly, it was individual contribution efforts. That is that. You can still remember there was a time 2 of our brothers in Amedoshan side were kidnapped. I raised a platform to collect money, which we used to pay the ransom for the 2 brothers. The platform is still very much alive. It is called the Brothers Keeper, which is still very dear today. So when I'm telling lies, I believe there are people who can say on social media is telling lies. But when I'm also saying truth, people can attest to that. Then when you go to the other axis of Oken Road, that place was bad. A friend of mine came from Italy. He said he wants to repair the road. How much am I going to take as an engineer to supervise it? I told him, this is what I like doing. It's a community service. Yeah. I will not collect anything. We use about 150 bags.
Of cement?
Yes, to...
You mean the junction, the white junction, right?
Okay, junction, yes, on the white junction.
Okay.
Do the palliative. I can't remember the years. I think about... I can't remember. It's not up to 5 years now.
Okay.
Then when you move down again to Awo, that back portion in Awo, the Awo Edijin approached me. I should help them as an engineer. So I gave a recommendation we got 3 trip of hardcore, 30 tons of 3 trip of hardcore to do it. While they were doing it, they said, how much are they going to pay me? I said, this is what I like doing. I'm not even just how much you are going to pay. How much am I going to donate to the service? They said, you are not from that, you don't use. I said, Uromi is Emiobus are not Uromi, is Awo not Uromi. I also donated. I know I donated a very small amount of money, but at that time, 50,000 is something. I donated 50,000, and I took 3 days to supervise the project. It's there. The hardcores are still there. So that is that. Coming to Tange, I always say it's I don't follow me market. I know what the engineer asked me to use. The gauge they gave us to use, and because the man in charge of local government then was just a novice in terms of beauty, so he don't know what is 4535.4. The man asked us to use 0.4. When immediately they gave me the money, I went to Lagos. I didn't even stop at Benin. They asked me to buy in Benin. I went straight to Lagos. I convinced my other colleagues the need for us to use a higher gauge. After much persuasion, I know what I cost him. He was supposed to make about 800 or something. I can't remember, but my own was 853,000 I was supposed to make. But because of the love I have for Romy, I have to go for 4.5. I could only make around 300 or something. I love the market. The market is still there. Till today, I don't think you are a journalist. If one of the sheets pull off and it's not repaired or it's even replaced, you guys will know. But you go there, it's still there. So I have others I'm doing just very little, which I cannot even.
I think if I give you time to start talking about your own,
because of that, I'll be doing community service. That was why I said, since my money could not do it, let me look for a platform which I know the executive position give me more edge. That was why I said I want to go for the local government chairman position.
Wow. Meaning before now you are even executive chairman of your personal self.
Yes.
Doing services to Oromi, I think.
Yes.
That's beautiful. I love that. Now you made mention just now that Obinyo seemed to be sidelined. Yeah. But persons may look at Itula being from Obinyo and being in a position for 8 or 16 years at a stretch. How do you look at that?
16 years.
Good.
8 in
Assembly?
local government.
Okay.
Sorry, in those state House of Assembly,
okay.
which is state level. 8 in federal, which is federal.
Okay, good.
0 in local government. What our argument is based on local government. Now, if you also check, yes, Itola have done that at the state level and federal level. Some other person are doing that from the other zone, like the Okyo now. We have a state person there now, which is the person of a DECO. So it's also House of Assembly. She's running her. I think she have spent about 2 or 3 years of her first tenure now.
Okay.
Then we also have the Honorable Prince Odi Okuji, who is representing federal, who is on federal level representing Oromi Obiaja. Esan Northeast and Obiaja. Right. So when you check, you can see that the two Itula has completed. Some persons are also on it in Oberwan. Okay. Then when you go to Okyode, they have never been neglected. They have been representing their own side in terms of state level.
Okay.
Yes, we have Honorable Ade now, who is representing there now. So I think after Ade, you have other people that will still go from there.
I think Ilobe from that side too.
Ilobe, Okyode. Okay, thank you. Ilobe spent how many years? I think Okyode, they are spending almost about 16 or something years there now. So what is left on that region now is maybe after Odi must have completed his 8 years tenure. If it is coming back to Uromi, it will go to Okyode to also balance the political equation.
Okay, yeah, I think that question have been dealt with. Now, the final stage is this now. The party is what is going to make you the chairman if they so wish. Now, address them, talk to the party members about what you want to do, and the picture of what you want to do if you are given the opportunity.
My leaders, my party members, party faithful, party executive, both states, local, and wards to the unit level. I've come to you all before. I'm pleading again because I know what I have in my mind to do for Uromi. For a very long time. I think the only way, when we're small, the only opportunity we have to see a Buddhism is during November to January when they are grading roads. We call them caterpillar. We'll be jumping up and watching them. For a very long time, for like, I can say 16 years down to this period, we've not experienced any street that is being graded by a local government chairman. I want to do this. Nightlife is a thing of the past in Uromi. Once it is 9 o'clock, you enter your house.
Security won't allow that, don't you know?
Safety. So I plan to bring it back by doing, how will I do that? If I take care of the security, the one in the bush and the one in the town, I think nightlife will be back. And again, I'll be making my campaigns. I don't measure economy, but I know deeply I have economy in mind. But how will I do it? When I take care of the security in the bush, I believe agriculture will boost. I believe economy will boost. So that is why I just base everything on economy. And as again, on that roads, local government do tie roads. We can tie roads. We can tie roads. If we cannot tie roads, we have different type of roads. We have Makada way of construction, that is Makada roads, where you grade roads, you put your drainage, you put your light right,